We are this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. 2-1 the count. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ketel Marte will be next. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Stepping up now, Ketel Marte. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Has a look, now the pitch. Seager, runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pause, now the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead for the third baseman, but the throw is wild. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bruce at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Meadows, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher. Salvador Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Here's Matt Carpenter as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He runs up to bunt but can't make contact at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hard liner to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Alex Bregman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. 0-2, here it is. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Kyle Seager. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. He gets there, but he missed it. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Boom goes the dynamite. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. And the pitch.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Number 13.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Adams is there for it. And the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch on its way, and that misses for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Altuve is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer at the track. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it. The relay. Throw won't get him. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Bruce to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward right center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half. The inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder George Springer, and he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Hit hard, but foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Here's a pop-up now. Carpenter is there. 1 down. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
3-0 to him now. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery is too late at second, and the bases are loaded here on what will be scored as an infield single. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. So now to the plate, Matt Adams, as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready now, Willie Adames. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to the plate for the Royals, David Peralta. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, that's inside.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, George Springer. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Henniger is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Into the box, Austin Meadows. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance, it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Peralta. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Oliver Perez, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile.
Ouch, that one hit him. And up steps Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he misses inside with that one. Oliver Drake takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter when we talk about the best hitters in our sport.
And the throw is in time to get him. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Mondesi scoops it up, and there's 1 away. Stepping in, Matt Adams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lays off 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Popped him up. Mondesi is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Willie Adames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Henniger will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Leading off the inning, Mitch Henniger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
2-0 now. Here it comes. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. A ball and no strikes. In the air now, out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. All even now, 2-2. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Here's George Springer. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Now back.
David Robertson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down and away, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Reined in to second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. David Peralta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Altuve has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer. Still going back. Booyah! Roberto Ozuna enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. 1-1 is lined into right center. Base hit. At the plate now, Salvador Perez. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is pulled into right. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. No balls and one strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The set and the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and up next it's the left-handed power threat Matt Adams. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Peralta going back, and just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
Now back. The second baseman,
Trevor Rosenthal, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Kyle Seager. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in, Patel Marte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Adams has got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, David Peralta, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that'll be just shy of the Crawford boxes as it's off the scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now back, designated hitter.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with him.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
An 11-7 final in this one. Houston posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Charlie Morton earns the victory on the mound. Mike Clevenger allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching